No turning back.
You've nowhere left to run. All we want is the stone. We needn't take your life.
What stone? I have no stone.
Do not play the fool with me, Mustadio. Do you forget that we hold your father? It's simple. Give us the Auracite, and your father lives. Have it your way, then. Seize him!
I have a message for your keeper, Ludovic. Tell him that if he lays so much as a finger on my father, he'll never see the Auracite again.
What trouble is this? I think that man is being chased.
There is no telling what they will do to him. We cannot stand by and watch. We must help him.
Here I go.
My turn.
Down with you!
Places are.
Are you all right?
I should be, yes. Thank you. You saved my life. They're street dogs, running for the Bart Trading Company.
That's the company led by the Viscount of the same name. Ludovic Bart, yes.
Oh, then you've heard of them. But they're no ordinary traders. That business is only a front for more lucrative pursuits. Opium smuggling, slave trading, all manner of vile things on a grand scale.
What did you do to draw the attention of such as they?
I'm a machinist. Do you know the history of that trade?
Machinists claim the ruins of a lost civilization lie buried beneath the streets of the clockwork city of Gorg. Relics from the age of Saint Ajora, when airships numerous beyond counting filled the skies, and men of iron walked city streets. But the art of crafting such things was lost, if it ever truly existed.
But it did exist. Fantastical though it may seem, it was all very real. The ground beneath Gorg holds the hulks of airships and 1,000 fragments of machines the gods alone know the workings of. A machinist toils to restore this lost legacy, to see these marvels of old brought to life again.
The device you used during the battle, is that one of the machines unearthed in Gorg?
What, this? This is a weapon called a pistol. It uses an explosive powder to propel a metal projectile towards its target. This one is of simple make. There were once pistols said to fire projectiles infused with magics.
Curious indeed.
So, why do these hounds of the Bart Trading Company chase after you?
Just now you said you were going to Lionel to see Cardinal Delacroix, yes? The Cardinal is a hero who fought in the 50 Years' War. To this day, the people of Lionel honor him as such. They believe he is the only man who can keep the realm from descending into chaos. The Cardinal will receive you, hear your plea, and the princess will be safe.
And what is it you want?
To go with you. I have my own reason for wanting to speak with him.
That being...
To save my father. He is held prisoner. The Cardinal is my only hope to free him. Alone, I am just another machinist. The Cardinal will never see me. That's why I will join you.
You still haven't answered my question. Why is the Bart Trading Company so interested in you?
I cannot tell you. Not now.
Then you remain here.
No! I must see the Cardinal. You must trust me, please.
Very well then. You will come with us.
You mean it? Thank you, my lady. Thank you.
You stand before the princess.
Oh,
There is no need. You may rise.
Then it's settled. Consider yourself fortunate Her Highness spoke for you.
lead the way.
Lionel Castle, Highness. Do you see it? Just beyond those mountains.
We still have a long journey ahead. Do you think Cardinal Delacroix will aid us?
The Cardinal is said to be a man with utmost devotion to the crown. Even amid this turmoil, he has held the middle ground, siding with neither Duke Lark nor Duke Oltanana. I do not think him a man to sully his honor by handing you over to either side.
I pray you are right.
He also has the ear of High Confessor Marcel. A word from the Cardinal, and the Church itself will take you under his protection.
Would that I were born there, Princess.
Really?
My entire life has been spent behind sacred walls. The only sky I have known, hemmed in by slate and stone. Did you know? Before I was sent to Auban, I was in another monastery. When I heard I was to be the adopted daughter of my late brother, and after, ever in a monastery, it's not been such a bad life, I suppose. Only knowing that good people die for no more reason than that I am the princess. It's almost more than I can bear.
Highness, you must not blame yourself. The fault lies with those who would use you for their own ends.
There was another girl at Auban. She told me she too had lived her entire life within monastery halls. We laughed that we should share so strange a fate. A funny thing to laugh at, don't you think? She was my only true friend. Alas, I have not seen her since she departed the monastery shortly before I did. I pray she is well.
You speak of Lady Alma, of House Beowulf.
So you know of her? But tell me, Agrius, what if Cardinal Delacroix makes to use me, like all the rest?
I do not believe he will, my lady.
Ramsar! Where have you been? It's almost time to leave. I didn't think to find you here. What are you doing?
What news have you?
All is quiet. It would seem the northern sky hasn't reached Zarland for the time.
A friend once showed me how to do this, but I'm afraid I've never quite mastered it.
Just like that. It's simple, you see.
Like this. It's really not so hard, is it?
At the ready.
You there! We've no quarrel with you. Leastwise not yet. Our quarrel lies with the machinist. Hand him over and be on your way.
Our way is his. If you wish no quarrel, I advise you withdraw. Your blood need not be spilled this day. And when you next see Ludovic, remind him that those who live by deceit are the first to die by it.
Pity. I thought our offer more than generous. You leave us no choice then.
I must concentrate.
Only I was stronger.
Right then. How's this? Down with you! Unlucky.
It's time.
My turn. Why does Ludovic pursue you and hold your father captive? Will you not tell us even now?
Pray, understand. I cannot tell you. Not yet.
Our little mockingbird is taken wing, Gafgarian, and it leaves me wroth. She must be returned to her cage. But of Lady Agrias and the others we have no need. Silence them where they are found.
And Ramza?
The fool. He soils our name. Dogs my every move. I thought there's a chance to let him learn the harsh truths of the world. But the boy is too stubborn.
Too much of his father's penchant for justice, that one.
Father coddled the boy too much. If he stands aside, more the better. Should he interfere, there's naught can be done.
And you his brother. The blood curdles. If the Cardinal moves to defend the Mockingbird, what then? Juglarg himself could not reach them in umbrage of the Church's wing.
Worry not. That potentiality has been addressed.
Ever 3 steps ahead. You are a frightening man, Dystog Beowulf.
Truly. Would it not be prudent, then, to better guard your tongue? There are so many frightening ways to silence a bothersome one.
Come now, my lord. I am your ever-faithful man. And not near so stubborn as a particular knight devout, if I might be so bold.
Be bold, but let there be no more missteps.
On the matter of missteps, what buffoon did you charge with the princess's kidnapping? We were besetting daughter as we gave chase. Not quite how we'd discussed, I'm sure you'd agree. At first, I thought them mayhap the Black Lion's paws, but it would seem not. I would guess your kidnappers were wooed away by better coin. But whose hand it came from, I couldn't say.
The men I sent were found dead in the woods near the monastery. Someone has indeed caught wind of our plan and seems intent on disrupting it. No matter. As long as Ovelia remains with Lady Agrias, we will have chance enough to steal back our prize.
I pray you're right. For both our sakes.
Who are you, and what errand brings you to Lionel?
I am Agrias Oaks of the Lion's Guard. My companions and I have journeyed from Orbon Monastery seeking sanctuary. By the grace of Saint Ajora, I bid you open your gate.
The graces of Saint Ajora are in the keeping of His Eminence here. All who seek those graces are given like treatment. The gates of Lionel stand open to them. Raise the gate!
I see, Lady Agrias. In such circumstances as these, I am fain to lend you whatever help I can. I shall dispatch a courier to Malond at once. I, Confessor Marcel, will have this news from my own hand. We will expose Juglarg's misdeeds and ensure that no harm befalls you, Highness.
Your Eminence, think you the High Confessor will hear our plea?
Fear not, dear lady. The matter is in my care now. Princess Ovelia can scarce feel at ease, while those tasked with her safety are vexed with such worriment. You may enjoy the comforts of the castle, wanting though they are, while we await a reply from Malond.
You are most gracious, Eminence. Thank you.
So long as Saint Ajora is our guide, we have naught to fear, child. As for you, my young machinist, I have given consideration to your troubles as well. Yours is not the first account to reach my ear concerning the true nature of the Bart Trading Company. In the Father's name, I shall dispatch a company of my finest to Gorg, and have Ludovic answer for his many sins.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
Conditioned upon this, I would hear the reason they choose to pursue you and your father.
That is... I mean to say, it's not...
Come, come. Mayhap this will give voice to your words.
A crystal?
You are familiar with the legend of the Zodiac Braves?
Indeed. In my youth, I often heard a fanciful tale of that name at Mass.
Lady Agrias, surely you do not aver that the Church would mislead its flock?
No. No, of course not, Your Eminence.
Long ago, before the mountains had ceased their wandering and struck their roots into the earth, the demonic Lucavi held dominion over the world. Seeking to end the chaos they wrought, the God of Light bestowed a refulgent blessing upon valiant and worthy souls. 12 were these warriors of light who emerged to challenge the Lucavi. In a long and bitter struggle, they succeeded in driving their malevolent foes to the spirit world, and Ivalice again knew peace. The 12 each bore an Orosite crystal emblazoned with a house of the night sky. And so, in time, the Warriors of Light became known as the Zodiac Braves. Thereafter, whenever the Lucavi have again threatened the world of men, they have ever returned to save us.
You have clearly been a most apt pupil, my child.
Elder Simon personally taught me this at Aubonne, Eminence. He also said that Saint Ajora, son of the God of Light, was himself one of the 12. Together, they saved the people of Ivalice from the tyranny of the Holy Edoran Empire, which had strayed down the path of darkness.
We call the crystals of the 12 the Zodiac Stones. That which you see before you now is a stone from that very legend.
Orosite. It exists. I did not think it possible.
Or that it held the power to keep the forces of darkness at bay? The power of the God of Light? I confess, I feel some power deep within, but my eyes see only a common crystal.
Mustadio, are you well? The color has left your face.
You have seen a stone like this one beneath Gorg, have you not?
Machines whose fires have long since guttered out lie strewn in the tunnels beneath the city. But pass such a stone near them, and you can hear them stir.
Then that is what Ludovic Bart seeks. Your Orosite.
I do not know what power these Zodiac Stones hold. I know only that Ludovic hopes to find some way to harness this power and make a fearsome weapon. My father would not give them the stone, so they took him instead.
Yours is a pure and righteous heart, my young machinist. Proud am I to count you among my subjects. Be at ease now, Mustadio Bonanza. The Church will take responsibility for this matter. Our forces will strike at the villains, during which time I bid you retrieve the stone and deliver it into our safekeeping.
Of course, Your Eminence.
I will go with you to Gorg.
Thank you, Ramza.
I too am grateful. We would never have succeeded in reaching His Eminence the Cardinal without you. You have done us a great service, Ramza.
I can only wish you well. Small aid, I know.
Your words are all the aid I could ever ask, Your Highness. I swear to return ere long.
It's time.
Just when I thought this fen could grow no fouler.
Solid footing scarce enough and rain to rob us of that. Be careful.
Come on.
It's over!
I must concentrate.
I have you now! What to do?
My turn.
Down with you!
Come on.
You're finished!
I must concentrate.
Down with you! Right then. Right there. Getting stronger.
Come on.
machinist!
Mustadio, are you hurt?
No worse for the wear. The Channel shore lies just beyond the fen. Gorg is not far now. Bart's curs are nowhere to be seen. Yet there's no sign of a battle with Lionel's griffins. Something's amiss. I'm going to see what I can find out. We'll meet afterward.
Where will I find you?
The Gorglow town is just down this road. We're not like to draw much attention there.
All right. Be careful.
Don't worry. I can take care of myself.
Welcome. Aught catch your eye? Now I'll...
It's time. Where are you, Mustadio? He should have been here by now. Could he have been captured?
A friend of Mustadio's, eh?
Who's there?
Bring him out.
I'm sorry, Ramza.
Have they hurt you?
Not a step further. I'd prefer to keep a little distance, if you don't mind.
You must be Ludovic. Let Mustadio go. Now.
You're either brazen or foolish if you think you can make demands here. Come now, Mustadio. Hand over the stone, and we can avoid a lot of needless unpleasantries. So, where have you hidden it? Tell me. Is that how you want to play it? Maybe this will hasten your speech. You there! Out with the other one!
Father! What have they done to you? I'm fine, son. Don't tell them where it is.
Show him inside. You know full well who you're dealing with. And if you know what's good for you, you will give me what I want.
The chimney behind Ramza. You'll find it there.
Bring it to us, would you? Small enough work to spare your friend's life.
This must be it. Let them go.
Give me the stone.
Release them first.
It seems you do not grasp how this works. Let me make it nice and simple for you. Throw me the stone, then they go free. A true Zodiac stone. Ah, and what a pretty bauble it is. This should bring a smile to the Cardinal's face. You've been most helpful. Most helpful. But given what you know, I fear I cannot let you live. Take care of them, and see you do a proper job.
The Cardinal. He was with them from the start. Desperate times.
The heavens calling me.
My turn.
You're finished!
Not like this.
How about you?
I must concentrate.
Down with you! You got me!
Come on.
Is this it?
My turn.
Right then.
What a mess.
Let vanity's dark veil be shed, your true self to reveal! Ultima!
I don't understand.
My father. I hope we're in time. Are you all right?
My wounds will heal. But the Aurosite, Ludovic will use it to wake the machines. The weapons beneath the city. In time, he may even learn to harness the sacred power of the stone itself. I never thought the man we turned to for help would turn on us. We've played right into the Cardinal's hands.
Are you sure?
What do you mean?
I thought something of the sort might happen. So I took the precaution of readying a false stone.
And that's the one I gave Ludovic.
The same. By now they've probably realised. Oh, to see the looks on their faces. That'll teach them for underestimating machinists. We can knock out simple replicas like that with our eyes closed.
Wait. 'Tis well and good that we have the true stone. But Princess Ivalice and Lady Agrias are still in danger.
Danger?
The Cardinal was working with Ludovic to get the stone. With his scheme laid bare, he will scruple not at the means to obtain his prize. In all likelihood, he will now try to ransom the Princess and Lady Agrias for it.
That's ridiculous. He would only make an enemy of the Crown.
Why do you think he wants the Orosite in the first place? The people tire of war. They tire of these endless struggles for power. They are afraid, and they seek salvation. I suspect the Cardinal means to use the legend of the Zodiac Braves to bring it to them. To create new heroes who would enthrall the masses and be his to command. For that, he would need the stones. The common folk look upon the Cardinal as a guiding hand. But it seems he looks upon them as naught but fodder for his ambitions.
It's as Ramses says. We cannot give the stone to the Cardinal.
Then we must rescue the Princess and Lady Agrias.
And we will. But the roads leading to Lionel Castle will surely be blockaded. We'll never be able to approach from the fore. Let us go by ship to take them unawares. We set sail for Ivalice.
If the rumors are true, the city should be free of Lionel's griffins. Delita? What are you doing here?
We have ears in many places. Few things escape our hearing.
Our?
I say this for your sake, Ramza. Return to Igros. Delve no deeper into matters of royal maidens, or those of sacred stones.
What have these ears of yours been telling you?
You think to save a princess from a burning tower. In truth, you would but set her on a higher floor. There is only one person who can truly save her, and that is what I will do.
What do you mean, Delita?
It's simple, really. Noble endeavors do not always reach the end we desire. You cannot save the princess, however hard you might try. You do well to remember that.
Wait, Delita. What is your end in all of this? I fear I do not know.
The Dukes Larg and Goltana, your brothers, and all the rest. They are all of them swept up in a mighty current. A current they cannot see or feel. I simply swim against it. Nothing more. We'll meet again, I should hope.
Delita! Wait!
You would use the princess as bait to regain the stone? I would not expect such cunning of a man of the cloth.
You've some gall to speak, sellsword. It was you who let them escape.
That I don't deny. But it was not my task to stop them.
Still your tongue, Ludovic. We will hand Princess Ovelia over to Count Dystag as promised. That much serves us both. But it is no concern of mine if those who know the truth of her kidnapping live. I had no hand in it. Be that as it may, the Beowulf boy, Ramza, has chosen to aid the gem thieves. If we use the princess to lure them out, we get 2 birds and 1 stone.
I won't deny the truth of it, but such a plan has risks.
Hardly words I would expect from Goffard Gafgarian, the Black Bull. Your reputation would not cast you so craven.
I am cautious, Your Holiness. A soldier does not live to become old and grey, charging onto the field of battle unawares.
Very well. I will see that every possible precaution is taken. And let us sprinkle a trail of crumbs to ensure they find our snare.
I'll assume responsibility for the rest. You do well not to rely on that bungler anymore.
How dare you!
I shall leave the matter to you, Gafgarian.
Your Eminence, you jape, surely.
Go in the light of the gods.
I fear their light is lost on this old sinner.
Your Eminence, you cannot mean to trust this to a man like that!
I trust things to those who can be trusted. Men who fail me time and again are rewarded in another way.
Your Eminence?
Was there something?
I won't disappoint.
Forward!
Where have you got off to, Gosling? Won't do to hide. There you are. Come along quietly now. What do you say? Huh?
Ramza.
Lady Agrius is beset! To arms! My turn. with you?
Why? I survived this. Right then. Oh! What have I done?
Come on.
You're finished!
Ah!
Here I go. You had this coming! Confound it.
My turn.
Ramza! What are you doing here?
We've come to rescue you. We thought to breach the castle from its postern. But why are you here?
The Cardinal betrayed us. Was betraying us all along. He plots with Duke Larg. We escaped the castle, but the princess was retaken. I was returning to save her, and here you find me. That we should thus reunite could only be divine providence. We must hurry, Ramza. They mean to execute Her Highness.
First these, then the princess. Come on. Memory's thread cut in empty sky, into oblivion all to cast! Bizen Osafune!
What to do?
Meet my maker.
Lady Agrias, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we cannot afford to tarry. They're taking the princess to the Golgolada gallows. It's not far, but we've little time.
Of course. With all haste. No turning back.
Got any words to leave behind, Highness? None, then. Very well.
Is that?
The enemy! We are come for the princess. Stand down, or take her place on the gallows.
And the trap is sprung.
Trap?
Ramza. Ever the gallant fool.
What have you done with Lady Ivalice?
I've done naught with her. She's a Lionel. What of the gem?
Gem?
Might we spare ourselves these tiresome fates? I speak of the Cardinal's gemstone. The one who stole it travels with you, does he not? I would have it surrendered.
If you want it, come and get it.
So, the boy now thinks himself a man. Very well. Let us finish this like men. It is not too late to change your mind, Ramza. Return with me to Ekros. Your brother Dystard would fain forgive what's done. He said as much himself. What is it that stops you? Chivalry? A tired relic? Neither justice nor loyalty ever filled a man's belly. However you may pretend, you are a noble. It's in your very veins. And a noble rules over and uses the small folk as he sees fit. Lesser men can only dream of having your lot in life. So forget this foolishness and be who you were born to be.
No, I will not. The foolishness is believing that our blood dictates our destiny. I refuse to exploit others simply because I was born a Beowulf. Even should it mean defying my brother, I will be true to myself. I will play no part in his foul plots.
Foul? You would paint your brother's deeds as foul? For generations, House Beowulf has possessed great military might and the influence that comes with it. As its lord, your brother simply upholds the duties of his station. You of all people should know that. What you call foul, I call necessary. Deny it all you want. This is the way of the world.
My brother and Duke Larg seek to ignite war to further their own ends. Yet who is it that will be made to suffer? It is the soldiers, who fight and die with their names unknown to their lords. It is the veterans, who are cast aside when their swords are no longer needed. It is the common folk, who are bled dry by taxes and levies. After 50 long years of conflict, the kingdom was finally beginning to know peace again. But now a privileged few would shatter that peace for personal gain. If such a thing is not foul, sir, then pray tell what is.
A man does not eat an omelette without breaking eggs. It matters not whether he is born into abundance or no. Progress exacts a price, and that price is paid in blood. Such is the ink in which history's pages are writ. Look around you, boy. Ivalice rots from within. Your brother would carve out the root of its decay, even if it means his hands must be soiled. Not bad.
For the sake of progress, you would see Lady Ivalice sacrificed. I will not abide it. I will not stand by and watch her maid another teacher.
Forget Zeekden. That was not within your control. But many things are to an heir of House Beowulf, and you have a duty as such. It is your fate to see that duty fulfilled.
As it was my fate to let Tetra die. No, fate had no hand in that. Tetra died because I did not raise a hand to save her. I've lied to myself all this time. It was my own inaction that killed her. I will not forget it. Not for as long as I live. It's over! Someone help me.
Pathetic! Well, well.
Souls of rancor in dark abiding, gather in howling fury! Kotetsu!
Go on.
I must concentrate.
Fall! Forgive me.
Not a good death.
I am your downfall.
Come on. Down with you!
Everything lost.
I was foolish.
You lackwit! You refuse to see reality for what it is. Listen to me, Ramza. Every day, someone, somewhere dies without your knowledge. What is the life of one girl when weighed against the greater good?
I see no good in using people. Only deception and death. I will not stand by any longer as innocents fall prey to your good. I will not let you harm the princess.
Then you seal your fate, you stubborn fool. Curse me for a fool. I'd not thought you'd grown so strong. As much as it chafes, I'd best retreat for now.
The castle! We must make haste! Please be safe, princess.
You've not touched your supper. A princess cannot live on pride alone. Do you think to starve yourself? None would weep, you know. There are many who would be gladdened by your passing. Now stop being stubborn and eat.
You were in league with the Cardinal all along, weren't you? What do you mean to do with me? If you not give me over to Larg, then what is your intent?
To put you where you truly ought to be.
So you would manipulate me as well? I'll not do it, you know. I'll not bend to your whims.
You will. If you wish to survive, you have no other choice.
What do you mean?
I mean...
So, this is Lady Ivalice.
Do we find you in good spirits, Your Highness? If you would be but a trifle more tame, there would be no reason to keep you in so cheerless a place as this.
These seem lavish enough quarters for a false princess.
The girl does not yet know Lord Falmarv.
Truly? How pitiable.
Tell me of what it is you speak.
Very well. You are not Ivalice at Kasha.
What?
The true princess died years ago. You are her double.
That's absurd.
It is neither absurd nor untrue. You are not Ivalice. You are a straw doll placed in an empty crib by the council, which bears no love for Queen Luveria. It was the old men's intent that you would someday succeed the throne. They saw the queen as an obstacle, she and her brother Duke Larg both. Their method was exacting, its execution meticulous. They placed you in the royal family after assassinating the queen's two eldest sons, attributing their deaths to malady. The deception was complete, and your ascent all but sealed. King Ondoria was sickly and seemed unlikely to father another son. But against all odds, another prince was born. Whether he is in truth of Ondoria's seed is highly suspect, of course. Like as not, Duke Larg found some other sire to ensure his sister's place as mother to the king. Regardless, all of the council's work was made for naught the moment Prince Orinus drew his first breath.
You speak false. I'll not believe you.
Believe what you like, child. It is of little consequence. You may be born a butcher's daughter for all it concerns us. We hold a trump card in our hands. The stock from which it was cut matters not.
What is it you wish of me, then? What would you have me do?
Naught at all, sweet child. We only wish that you be our princess as you always have.
I am a daughter of House Akasha. I'll take no orders from you.
Indeed. You are Her Royal Highness Princess Ivalice at Kasha. From whose seed and womb you sprung matters not. 'Tis more than our birth that determines our roles. And yours, child, is to be princess. You have always been princess. She who should rightly rule this chaos-racked kingdom. We only wish to help you claim the throne. Nothing more.
Who are you?
We are no friends of Duke Larg, nor do we sit in Goltana's camp. Think of us simply as allies.
Lord Falmarv, let us leave our princess to collect her thoughts. When she comes to see the reality of her situation, she will doubtless wish to be our ally.
Indeed. Let us give her time to stew.
Come, Delita.
Nowhere to fight.
All right.
To battle.
Forward! Wait there. I'll open the gate.
I'd rather it remained shut. You made your way into the castle well enough, but you overlooked the ambush. You still have much to learn, lad.
We're surrounded.
Don't take it too hard, eh? Experience always tells. You may have the noble blood, but I've been making wives into widows since long before you were born. In battle, I am your better. Come, Ramsar. It's you and me now. For what it's worth, I'm sorry it's come to this.
Hold still now.
I will do my utmost. I will not falter.
I've not left to give.
If only I was stronger.
Come on.
Not even close.
Now then.
By divine will unencumbered. By darkness empowered. A fine thing.
My turn.
Goodbye!
Not a good death.
The battle is ours.
I am ready.
Do not let them win.
Is there no other way, Gafgarian? Must I fight the man who took me under his wing?
You'd wax sentimental even now. You'll not survive long that way, lad.
Mayhap not. But even now, I've no wish to take your life.
Sentimental and pompous. There's a funny thing. Reckon you can take me, do ya? I'll tell you again. In battle, I am your better. Your birth will not avail you against my experience.
After I shed the Bale's name, I set out to make my way as but another soldier. You were the one who guided me when I found myself adrift, Gafgarian. Were it not for you, I would not be here now.
And you wish to thank me for rearing you into a fine young man, is that it? Give over, boy. I'll not hear this maudlin blather. Such is for your family. We both took up the sword and found purpose in battle, aye. But we're otherwise naught to one another.
This I understand full well. Nonetheless, I am grateful to you. Through you, I have had experiences no amount of privilege could have afforded me. I have grown. So for what it is worth, I bear you no ill will.
You waste your final words on tripe! A highborn brat to the marrow you are.
This ought to do it.
Forward.
Come then. Fall!
You're mine!
Like that, eh? That I should fall to a mere boy. Well fought, Ramza. Well fought. A fool though you are, I could never bring myself to dislike you.
Goodbye, Gafgarian. We must reach the princess before reinforcements arrive. To battle!
I see Gafgarian's sword was no match for his words. Then again, perhaps the fault lies with his adversary. Beowulf blood is not given to spill easily, even when thinned with that of a courtesan, it would seem. But enough is enough. You overstay your welcome. As I am loath to waste time and effort, I shall make you an offer. Leave the Aurosite, and then leave Lionel. Refuse, and you will find my hospitality wanting.
Where is Lady Ivalice?
You mean to free her? What then? House Beowulf would see her dead. That is why you defied your kin, thereby marking yourself an outcast, and came to me, seeking the Church's aid. By taking the princess into my care, I merely granted you your wish. What would you have of me now?
Answer me! Where is Lady Ivalice?
Bound for Zeltenia. Her Highness has chosen to accept our hand in aid over yours.
You lie! I'll not be deceived.
Her Highness undertakes to claim the throne of her own volition. She spreads her wings. Even so, she will need a steady hand to guide her, and yours falters. Who better then than us to stand at her side? She saw this. Why not you? There's no reason you should not join us as well. The thought of besting your brothers holds no allure. We care no less for this world's fate than you. Together, we can change Ivalice for the better.
I have no wish to change the world. But nor can I stand by while our people suffer and die on the whim of some select few. Do you truly believe you can change it? Not even I am so naive as that.
Nescient humility from one possessed of such an artifact. That stone you hold can twist the very weave of nature, to say nothing of the world. Yet I fear my efforts are wasted on you. Though artful are the words of man, conviction they do lack. You place your faith in the unseen, upholding such a sacred truth. Ignorance begets ignorance as the blind lead the blind, and I despair to see it. I despair of mankind. Very well. I will demonstrate the stone's power. The power of God's true!
You take no pains to hide your wonderment. How I shall delight to watch you die. Each excruciation, ecstasy.
This is Aurosite's sacred power? How can power so vile banish villainy? Surely this is naught but evil itself.
Of good and evil still you would fain speak. Beneath concern such empty notions fall. Although no more ought I expect of you. Afore the ocean of Lucavi power, the minds of men are naught but trickling flowing streams.
The power of the Lucavi. What are you? What have you done with the Cardinal?
What nonsense this! I am the man himself. Or rather, he who once was Delacroix. The Orisat, the stone, such powers grant to rise above the feebleness of man. Creation's laws restrain and rule me not. Astride your moral order do I stand. I am a god become.
It's over!
Defeat! Can it be? How strange that I, undying, here should die. A death come ere High Sheriff could descend. Oh, would that these eyes could witness death.
My advisors tell me you are the one who rescued Princess Ivalice. I would have you tell me more.
I am Delita Hyrule, a Black Ram lieutenant in the service of His Excellency the Baron Grimms. His Excellency dispatched me to rescue the princess, and so I did, disguised as one of your own. A sheep in lion's clothing. Now I have returned.
Hyrule, you say? That is not a name I've heard before.
I had thought Baron Grimms and his Black Rams felled in battle against the Eye a fortnight past.
Indeed. That dark news spurred me to return with all the greater haste. 'Tis only by virtue of my mission that I was spared the fate of my comrades. May the Father grant them rest.
How fares the princess?
She is weary yet from her long journey. She sleeps as if among the dead.
I can well imagine. Now, is it true you brought a prisoner?
It is. The man is privy to the conspiracy, and I would have him lay it bare to your grace. Bring the prisoner forth. Let us hear the reason for your attempt on the princess.
It was to stain Duke Goltana's name by making it appear the work of his men. That way he'd be kept from Lazalia and claiming the regent's seat.
Who gave you the order? Duke Larg?
No. A close advisor of Duke Goltana's seeking to curry Duke Larg's favor.
Madness! None among us would fain betray our Duke. This is clearly an attempt to undermine us by sowing mistrust. Silence this man before he can spout more absurdness.
I would hear it nonetheless.
Who was it?
Well...
Name the one who gave the order.
I'd have your protection.
On my honor as a knight. Speak.
'Twas the man who stands before me. Chancellor Glavain.
What? How dare you? I do not even know you, knave!
Who put you to it? The Queen?
Stop this mama's farce. I've naught to do with this.
To betray your liege lord is an unpardonable crime, Chancellor.
It was not I. I know naught of it.
Forgive me if I presume overmuch, Your Grace, but now is not the time for bandied words. The Order of the Southern Sky must march on Lazalia at once, and you with it. Give your enemies but a moment to collect themselves, and they will pin the Chancellor's sedition on his lord. Your Grace must strike before they are given the chance. Deny the prince's claim and set the princess on the throne.
Following his sack of the royal capital of Lazalia, Duke Goltana, the Black Lion, banished Queen Luveria to Besselat for her hand in the conspiracy, and crowned Princess Ovilia queen. But Duke Larg, the White Lion, insisting that Prince Orinus was the true and rightful heir, at once crowned the child prince and declared himself regent. Moving then to free Luveria, Duke Larg dispatched the Order of the Northern Sky to Besselat in the name of the new crowned king. Duke Goltana, in turn, set the Southern Sky to march in Ovilia's name. The curtain had risen on what history would one day record as the War of the Lions.
This past evenfall, the count stood at 200,000. 400 if both sides be counted.
The number of casualties is not our sole concern. That was to be expected. And so too the depletion of our stores. No, it is this drought that threatens us. The markets are bare, and tax collections fall short. With prices as they are, we can lay in supplies for another half-year at best.
Duke Larg must surely face like difficulties. It rained unceasingly in Galleon this season. The grain rotted in the fields before it could be harvested.
The real trouble lies in war's wake. There is no work. Whole villages have been displaced. My son Oren tells me over 100,000 have already fled to Lazalia, and more pour in by the day.
Ha! I see no trouble in this. Let Larg struggle to feed the mewling maids and his soldiers both.
It is no laughing matter. Should the conflict spread, we may find ourselves no better off. Think you Zeltenia proof against such a fate? I assure you we are not. Has not the time come to chart a course to peace?
Your fears are well-founded, but we cannot yet end this war. Though it pains me to do so, we shall increase the rate of tax by 1/3. Naturally, a close watch must be kept on those who hope to profiteer in these trying times. As for those seeking refuge outside the castle walls, we shall tighten our patrols at the Limbri border to see that they are turned back.
My lord, I must ask that you reconsider. Duke Larg suffers, as do we. What better time to treat for peace?
You talk in circles, Orlando. There can be no peaceful end to this.
The kingdom cannot exist without her people, Your Grace. No more than can we. In the 50 Years' War, who bore a greater burden than they, the common folk? Would you thank them now with higher taxes? Their confidence in us is sorely tested as it is. And it is not only the people. Our soldiers are made to fight on rations that would scarce feed a child at his mother's skirts. We cannot long sustain this war. Resolve is no substitute for resources.
Resolve? Have you any? These are the words of a coward.
The 50 Years' War was fought to drive back an invasion of our sovereign soil. We were honor-bound to fight.
And in this war, there is no honor to bind you. Is that what you wish to say? The 50 Years' War was an abject failure of a corrupt crown. And the source of its corruption is Duke Larg. The man claims to act in the realm's interests, but in truth, he aspires only to power. I seek to rid us of his blighting influence. Yet you would suggest there is no honor in this, that we fight for naught. You mock the Black Lion to his face.
His Grace speaks true. Besides, why lay down the sword with victory so near? They call you the Thunder God, Count Orlando. But your gentle words would sooner stir a breeze.
Is victory so near? My ears are deaf to its approach. I am, however, keenly aware of the quagmire pulling at our feet. This war has been fought to a standstill. Your words are the epitome of hubris. This council can ill afford to heed such unfounded prating.
I will not sit here and tolerate such insults!
Enough of this! You disappoint me, Orlando. Pray you do not disappoint me further. I will say this but once. Any man who cares not for the course I've chosen had best remove himself now. I will brook no further doubt, Orlando.
The Leader once told me he was swimming against some unseen current. If this current rushed towards war, and the world with it, what hope did I have to fight it? I made for Lazalia to tell Zalbarg that someone dictated this war from the shadows, and to test my own legs against the current.
Very well.
Ready and willing.
My turn, is it?
My strength is yours.
Forward!
Where is he? Where'd the shuffler steal off to?
Hear that? He's on the roof!
It would appear I'm trapped.
It don't do to have strangers sticking their noses in our little hideaway.
Then mayhap you might hang a signboard above the door, so we would know this place for a den of thieves.
Ha! McCall's got brass. Too bad it's steel he's wanting.
Something is amiss here.
A lot of visitors today. Small matter. Stick 'em and be done with it.
I must concentrate. This should work.
Bloody hell!
I shall spare no effort.
Your time is up!
Not like this.
You had this coming!
I'm sorry.
Onward. Enough! Damn it all.
Come on.
You're finished!
Is this how I die?
Forward.
By baleful...
A fine mess.
Oh, I can still improve.
Power thrumming in skies above, as the refulgent blade now strike! Hallowed bolt!
Damn it! Are you hurt?
I'm fine, thank you. My name is Oran Durai, and yours?
I am Ramza. Ramza Beowulf.
Beowulf?
What of it?
'Tis naught. Forgive me. Might I inquire as to the direction of your travels?
We make for the royal capital. And you? You are welcome to accompany us, if our paths are the same.
A gracious offer, but I fear my road leads away from Lazalia.
I see. Fortune be with you, then.
And with you as well. God's willing, we may meet again. Try to keep yourself alive in the meantime.
I will do the best I can.
Sit, won't you? You surprise me, Ramza. I did not think to see you here in Lazalia. Alma's been worried sick. She'd be delighted to see you.
Zalbarg,
What is it? You've a grim look about you.
Can you not end this fighting?
Came all this way to say that?
What purpose can it serve? We Beowulfs have ever fought to defend the people, not simply the crown. And now we fight for no more than our own glory.
As ever, you see only what lies on the surface. Do not speak of that which you do not understand.
It is you who does not understand, brother. This war has been plotted to some unseen purpose. Dukes Larg and Goltana are only puppets in some shadow play.
A shadow play? Pray, tell how it ends.
I do not know. But consider the abduction of Princess Ivalice from Auban Monastery. It was staged. A ruse to prevent Duke Goltana from becoming regent.
Staged?
I was there, Zalbarg, and I know all that followed. Princess Ivalice was ultimately to be slain, but someone intervened. She lives, and is now in Goltana's care. Had the assassination succeeded, the crown would surely have named Duke Goltana a traitor and rallied its banners against him.
And who would go to such lengths?
The one responsible is our Lord Brother, Dystark.
Do you stand here accusing our brother of having some hand in this business with the princess?
So you knew naught of this? Even so, you must know what Dystark is capable of.
Enough! Who have you become that you do not trust your own brother, your own flesh and blood?
Zalbarg, you speak of trust, yet am I not your brother too? Why will you not trust me?
What have you ever done to inspire my trust? The mistake was my own. Until today, I'd looked on you as a true brother. But your mother's common blood forever stains you common. You're not fit to bear the Beowulf's name. Begone from my sight!
You cannot mean that.
Forgive me, Lord Commander, but I have urgent news. The Thunder God has broken through our lines at Dugera Pass.
To strike so swiftly from Bessalad? His title's well earned indeed. Summon the War Council. All of them!
My lord.
I will do my part.
It's time.
Ramza, wait!
I'm sorry, Alma.
Did you think to leave without so much as a word?
I've never been good at goodbyes.
You won't be coming back, will you?
Delita lives, Alma.
What? But how?
I expect you have heard of Princess Ivalice's abduction from Auban. In truth, it was no kidnapping, but a rescue. One which Delita carried out for the faction with which he has aligned himself.
What? I'm not sure I understand. The princess was taken to Duke Goltana. Does this mean Delita works for him?
At first, I thought as much. That Delita had sided with the Black Lion to spite us. But I was wrong. I fear he may have fallen in with people far more dangerous still. 'Twas they who thwarted the plot to assassinate Princess Ivalice, thus allowing Duke Goltana to keep his honor intact.
And as a result, war has broken out between him and Duke Larg. Is it true, Ramza? Was it Dystarg who plotted Princess Ivalice's abduction?
So you've heard. It is true, I fear. I am sure he had his reasons, but I cannot see them for the bloodshed.
Ramza, if Delita lives, then might Tetra?
She did not share her brother's luck. Listen to me, Alma. I know not who guides Delita's actions, only that they are to be feared. And I know not what evil lies at the end of this plot.
Evil. And Delita serves these people.
Perhaps serve is not the right word. Though he aligns himself with them, he appears to have his own reasons for doing so.
You mean to fight them, don't you? I want to fight too. I'm coming with you.
Are you mad? That's out of the question.
I want to help you prove the truth of your words.
No, not like this.
Please, Ramza. I don't want anyone else to meet the same fate as Tetra.
Alma, please.
Ramza Beowulf, if I am not mistaken. Ah, but I have you at a disadvantage. I am Confessor Zalmor Lucianada of the Holy Office of Inquisition. I come to bring you before the office on charges of the murder of Cardinal Delacroix and suspicion of heresy. Should you wish to preserve your house's good name, you will come with us. But should you resist, you admit your guilt and will be executed as a heretic.
A confessor? Here?
You must run, Ramza! Quickly!
Then your choice is made. In the name of the Father, put this heretic to the sword.
I must concentrate.
Take this! This cannot be.
My turn. Try this.
A bitter draught.
Know you not what you do, Ramza Beowulf? Your violence against us is as violence against the gods! But it is not too late. Repent of your sins. Repent and be spared.
You accuse me of heresy, but why? What have I done?
You slew Cardinal Delacroix to gain the Orisite he held and offer it to whatever hellspawn you profane to call a god. If that is not heresy, then pray tell what is.
You could not be more wrong. The legends of your holy Orisite are lies. The stones contain the power of evil. Cardinal Delacroix knew this. Knew about the power within the stone he held. And he unleashed it, and was transformed into one of the Lucavi.
Is it not enough that you murdered Cardinal Delacroix? Must you now slander his name as well? More's the pity. You will only see the name Beowulf washed away in tears. Heretics who profane the gods must still face their justice. You will yet meet yours!
It seems we're all right. Both of us.
Thankfully. But please, no more needless risks. None of this makes sense. How could the Office of Inquisition have learned of the Orisite? Could the Church of Glabados be the one supporting Delita? What do they hope to gain?
Ramza, you mentioned Orisite. Have you truly seen the stones from the fables? If Orisite is real, then I think I may have seen it once too.
What? Where?
First, you have to promise that you'll take me with you.
You persist in this. Do you think I would risk putting you in such peril again? I will not take you with me.
Then I have nothing more to say.
Do not act the child. Your very life is in danger.
I should think it is. I've acted against the Office of Inquisition. Surely I too am a heretic in their eyes. They will come for me as they do you. And when they do you think Dicedog will protect me? He would never do anything that might endanger House Beowulf.
No, I'm sure our dear brother would not. But you cannot come with me. The danger is too great. You must explain everything to Zalbarg, and bid him beg the forgiveness of the Church. For you, at least, it is not too late.
The one I saw, it was in Aubon. A crystal, engraved with the mark of the Virgin Maid.
Virgo. I must reach it before they do. Thank you, Alma. Now go to Zalbarg and do as I have said.
And just how do you think to enter the monastery? You're a heretic, remember?
True. I would not be welcome in the church's halls.
So you need me after all?
Fine, but only until we reach Aubon. When it is done, you will return to Zalbarg.
I promise.
I will hold you to it.
Let's be on our way. I won't be a burden. Yes, Ramza? shouldn't be a burden. Elder Simon! Be strong, Elder. Speak to me.
Lady Alma, what are you doing here?
Gods be good. Who did this to you?
You must leave this place at once, child. It is not safe. Men have come seeking the stone.
A Zodiac stone. Then it is as Alma said.
The Virgo stone is one of the crown jewels of Ivalice. It was given into our keeping when Lady Ophelia was brought here for her fosterage, as proof of her royalty.
And the ones come to take it, who are they?
You are Alma's elder brother, Ramza Beowulf. I beg you, my son, leave them be. Block their way and they will only cut you down.
Where's the bloody stone? Have patience. It's here somewhere. We need only look harder. Come! This leads to the lower vaults.
Elder, the Church hunts me for the death of Cardinal Delacroix. They have branded me a heretic. Am I to assume the stones I now possess are the reason? Are the men who seek them behind all this? Who are they? Please, I must know.
Very well. You are caught in a web, Ramza. And the spider who spins it is the Church's highest authority. High Confessor Marcel himself. He and his followers seek to restore the Church to prominence. They have set Dukes Larg and Goltana against one another in the war's wake, that the people might grow wearier still of conflict.
I see. The longer the fighting lasts, the weaker the Dukes become. And the more the people lose their faith in the crown. This will allow the High Confessor to further his influence.
Gathering the stones is part of that endeavor. He seeks to form the Zodiac Braves anew.
And in so doing, he would win the adoration of the masses. But Elder, the Cardinal used his stone to infuse himself with the strength of the Lucavi. If that is the true power of the Zodiac stones, then it is a terrifying thing indeed.
The High Confessor also craves might. As terrifying as you say it is, that power too may be his object. The power to rival entire armies. Ramza, you are unlike your brothers. You remind me a great deal more of your late Lord Father. You may well have what is needed to put a stop to the High Confessor's ambitions.
Wait here. I'm going after them.
And I with you.
We cannot leave Elder Simon here alone. Find a safe place to hide. Wait there with him until I return.
Very well.
I'll leave the stones with you, lest the worst befall me.
Then I'll cast them into the Bugros Sea. I trust that will suffice. It pains me that I can do no more at times like this. How I wish I'd been born a man like you.
Come now, Alma. You have a strength all your own. I would be lost without you.
Ramza.
Now, take Elder Simon to safety. No turning back.
Hold this passage until our return.
Understood, sir.
The crest of the Knights Templar. So they act for the High Confessor. Formidable though they may be, we cannot back down. They are the ones behind this war. We put them to rout. No matter what, we must protect the stone.
You're finished!
My turn. Desperate times. Gods above. No, you don't!
That'll work.
Kill be killed.
Only one thing for it.
I must concentrate.
O blade to righteous path denied, roam and revel as nether fire! Kiku Ichimoji!
If only I was stronger. Down with you! My time is now. Never felt better.
Come on.
You're finished!
You will stand once more.
My turn.
O blade to righteous path denied, roam and revel as nether fire! Kiku Ichimoji!
So this is Virgo. And what a beautiful maiden she is.
To the lower vaults, quickly. Forward!
Ramsar Beowulf. The mongrel follows our scent. Mayhap it is for the best. I, Isilud Tengil of the Knights Templar, draw my steel in the name of the Father, the Holy Apparitions, and Saint Ajora. You will return the stones you carry, heretic.
Return? You speak as though they are church property, but the gods intended them for all men. Hear me, Isilud, and hear me well. The stones belong to the people. The church has no claim to them. All I will offer you is mercy, and naught more. Lay down the stone you've taken, and you may flee with your lives.
I've no more need for your mercy than for you. My blade will teach you a lesson in humility.
I must concentrate. You're finished!
Why do you persist in this foolish resistance, Ramsar? Ah, wait. I dare say I can explain it. Though you are a Beowulf, you refuse to follow the example of your lord brothers. The reason? You live only to defy those you should obey. Some would blame your illegitimacy, but I would venture it was your choice. For all you were blessed with, you allowed your bastard birth to embitter you. By expressing your anger through defiance, you came to define your very nature.
Belittling others is clearly in yours, but you could not be more wrong about mine. It is because I am a Beowulf I do not heed my brothers. The Beowulf name stands for truth and justice. It is not a tool to be used for selfish gain. My Lord Father devoted his life to the defense of our people in the 50 Years' War. Countless soldiers took to battle beneath our banner and made the ultimate sacrifice for the kingdom. We fought for justice then. Righteousness was on our side. House Beowulf cannot now turn from its purpose and fight for the interests of a corrupt crown and self-serving aristocracy.
You would speak of justice? Full oft it is but greed dressed in noble finery. If you truly believe as you claim, then fight with us. Help us tear down the monarchy and nobility both. The Church of Glabados envisions a world devoid of class divides. A world where all men can live as equals. Saint Ajora spoke of such a utopia. It is the promised land he foretold. Fear and doubt worry the hearts of the people, leaving small room for fealty. You see this. Ivalice lists Ramsar and threatens to founder. Should we fail to right her course, this storm will claim her.
It is the church that churns the waves. You orchestrate this entire conflict. You claim war to be the proper course for Ivalice.
Change does not come without cost. Revolution requires martyrs, and we require revolution. The crown is rotten, the nobility corrupt. They must be made to pay. The people deserve their justice. Help us deliver it to them, Ramsar. Join us, as your once friend Delita has.
Were it justice you desired, I would gladly help you see it done. But what you truly want is power.
power beyond that of any army. You would free the people only to enslave them anew with the demonic power of the stones.
Demonic power? The Zodiac Stones are gifts from the gods. We would use their divine miracles to guide the people to greater glory. There is nothing demonic in that.
Few would consider it divine miracle when a man is made a demon. When Cardinal Delacroix offered up his body and soul to the Auracite, it transformed him into a Lucavi.
What nonsense! The only demon I see stands before me. You, who murdered the Cardinal for the stone he possessed. Not that he would have lived long, gathering them behind our backs as he was. I will not be bested by this heretic. But nor can I fail to deliver the stone. Though it shames me to withdraw, the mission must come before honor.
Isolde, wait! To battle!
Let me go!
Isolde, I will secure the monastery. Take the girl and go.
Come, no need to struggle now.
Ramsar! Help me!
There he is. Listen well. Our adversary may be young, but you underestimate him at your peril. As a scion of House Beowulf, he is passing dangerous. His were the hands that slew Cardinal Delacroix. Gird yourselves well for battle.
Have you now? Wiegraf, you live. But why do you now wear the raiment of the Template?
It's been a while, Ramsar. Much has happened since last we met.
Then you were a warrior who fought to make your dream reality. Now you are only a thrall of the Church.
What troubled sleep have you known to speak of my dreams? What hardships did you endure as you supped from a silver spoon? No matter how sweet, a dream left unrealized must fade into day. How then can a dream become real? How can it be made manifest in waking reality? The answer is power. Only with great power can great ambitions be realized. And only by surpassing my betters can I attain such power. My defeat to you awakened me to the truth of this. You think me a thrall? So be it. Your envenomed words serve to succor me. For when at last you yield, as you must, their poison will consume you.
I pity you, Wiegraf. I truly do. Even as a man of broken dreams, you might still have been remembered fondly. Your ideas lifted the people, showed them the cracks in the time-worn facade of the aristocracy. You acted on your convictions, and so ennobled those actions. That is why so many rallied to your cause. You strove to realize your dream by the sweat of your brow, and so made it sacred. But now you defile it in your pursuit of power. You cannot truly believe that the Church shares in your ideals. You are not so naive as that. No. Deep down, you know the truth. What would Miluda and your fallen friends think of this barter you've struck?
Silence! I will not suffer Miluda's murderer to invoke her name. What would you know, striving by the sweat of your brow? You who yet cling to the Beowulf name! From birth you have wanted for nothing! You cannot know what it is to live the meager life we do! Reason may trick you to believe you do, but your heart can never know! Harsh is the world in which we live, harsher still than you can imagine. You have neither right nor reason to pour scorn on me! Defeated. Again? No. I refuse to lose to you. I am a Zodiac brave. The bearer of Ares. I will not fall so easily.
You would flee, Weegraf. Where have you gone, damn you?
Weegraf! You're wounded.
Go. Do not tarry here for me. Deliver the stone.
Alma! Release her!
Go! Now!
Forgive me, Weegraf.
Wait!
Is this how it ends? Unable even to avenge Miluda. I have failed her. Failed them all. A bitter draft. So much left. Undone.
The Orside. It speaks. Yet the voice seems to come from deep in the earth.
Life undying. Is this the stone's great secret?
Weegraf, no! It means to deceive you!
Whoever you are, I submit.
'Tis the power of darkness.
Regraph?
Magnificent the power of the gods. By darkness all is sated, all fulfilled. With perfect wisdom I now clearly see the truth, a black abyss beyond light's reach. You hurry toward your end, alas, too soon. Such power! Such power!
Elder, what are you...
I had to bring you this.
A book?
Written by one of Saint Ajora's disciples. Germanique, the Betrayer. Though its existence has been rumored, nary a soul could attest to having seen it. In truth, it is lain under lock and key in the monastery's vault, marked a forbidden tome. It chronicles the true tale of the Zodiac Braves and Saint Ajora himself. No detail is omitted. It exposes the deception of the Church, that its doctrine is founded upon lies. That is why we fear it so, and have kept it hidden since the beginning.
Please, Elder. You'll tire yourself.
I have lived a life of sin. All these years I have turned a blind eye. I told myself it was to protect the faith. But in truth, it was to protect myself. I continued to teach what I knew to be lies. And in so doing, I begat this tragedy. Heed me well, Ramza. This book possesses power. How you use this power is your decision and your burden. You may offer the book to the High Confessor's men in exchange for Alma's freedom, or you may reveal it to the world and undermine the Church, thereby thwarting their ambitions.
Elder Simon.
It is done. My mind is now at ease. The rest, Ramza, depends on you. You truly are the very image of Barbaneth in his youth, you know.
Elder Simon. No.
New discovery. these tomes. Take care.
You are the heretic Ramza Beowulf, yes?
Who are you? You do not appear to be of the Template.
You will come to Riovanni's castle. Your sister will be returned in exchange for the scriptures of Germonique.
Riovanni's? What does Grand Duke Barrington have to do with this? I had heard he keeps both Dukes Larg and Goltana at arm's length, and fields no troops in their conflict. Why would Alma be in his custody? What interest does he have in the book?
Surely you have read the scriptures.
Yes, I've read them. Could it be the Grand Duke is in league with the Church? If so, having its secrets exposed would be problematic for him, too.
You are in no position to make threats. If you wish to see your sister again, you will come to the castle and do nothing extraneous. My lord awaits.
So here you are. They've been searching high and low for you. What is it? Are you unwell? Ah, but I forget myself. I hope this day finds your royal majesty in better spirits than those past.
Do not mock me. Please, I could not bear it.
That was cruel of me. I'm sorry.
So, what is it that you mean to do with me? I'm not Ivalice. There can be no possible value in holding me. No value, even in my living.
Possibly. You are not Ivalice. We do not even know your rightful name. Whether even you be highborn or low. No such records remain.
My life until now. What was it all for? Raised to think myself Ivalice, I never once suspected that I was merely a replacement for the real princess. Of the royal family, I alone was confined to a remote monastery, far from the seat of our crown. I alone was made to live in seclusion, and had often wondered why. Even so, this I thought a burden light enough. If it meant the kingdom would know peace. Yet still Ivalice runs red with blood. All this suffering and solitude. What purpose did it serve? How ironic it is. Now that I am free of the monastery, I find myself longing for it. Though I may have been a bird in a cage, at least the song I sang was my own.
It has been the same for me. I was given the wardrobe of a nobleman, and so I played the part. A puppet, ever dancing for patrons unseen. Most men but play the part they're given. Most live and die not knowing they play a part at all. But I am past all that now. I am their puppet no more. I will exact from them the price of the merry dance they lead.
And just what is it you plan to do?
You must place your trust in me, Ivalice. I will burn down this kingdom and build a new one. A kingdom worthy of you. I will show you a world where your light will outshine the sun. A world without darkness. A world where you will always be, Ovelia. This is my heart's desire. For you are my purpose. My everything. You will have no more need of tears.
Can I truly trust in you?
I will never betray you. Never. On Titra's soul, I swear it. So come now. Dry your tears.
At the ready.
How could they have found us when we have fled so far? Have the gods no mercy?
Is that a scouting party from the Order of the Southern Sky?
We are done with fighting! We've had our fill of blood and death! It doesn't matter if we're poor, but our place is with our families. I'm going back to my wife and child. You will not force us to return.
Deserters, it seems. Pray, heed my words. We do not pursue you. It is not our wish to fight.
Aye, that much I'll believe. Better to strike us down cleanly when our backs are turned. Do not think us so green as to fall for your tricks.
That man? Does he not have the look of the one on the handbill?
What? Are you sure?
Aye, it's him all right. Ramza Bale, the heretic. What do you say we claim his head and take it back to camp?
Are you serious? We're deserters. Our heads would be on spikes next to his.
Consider it. As a son of House Beowulf, he's no mere bounty. His family commands the northern sky. We'd be fools to pass up this opportunity.
The man who captured that general were dismissed honorably.
Exactly. If we're to return to our homes, let us do so with our heads held high. Were we to flee now, it would be to a life of skulking in the shadows. They still think we're out scouting, and it could stay that way.
Very well. Let us return with him, or at least with his head. It's not long for those shoulders anyway. He is a heretic after all. Come, let this be our final battle. With this godless man's blood, we buy our way home.
It seems there is no avoiding this fight. How do you like this?
First, hold on.
I must concentrate. Try this.
Free and done.
What to do? I've earned this.
Leave this to me.
Come on. Thousand souls in blade abiding, upon your rage I call, Muramasa!
I met my end.
Better than ever.
I must concentrate. Souls of rancor in dark abiding, gather in howling fury! Kotetsu!
Dark Origins.
You're finished!
This is the end.
That they should throw their lives away. And yet, what right have I to blame them? Father, what would you have done? Did I have any other choice? Is that?
We meet again.
I see the Black Lion sits upon your breast. You are of the Order of the Southern Sky, then?
I am, and it would seem we have you to thank for dealing with our deserters. I must admit, I did not expect to see a son of House Beowulf lend his aid to our order.
The fight was not of my choosing.
Forgive me. I know you do not wish to shed blood, but it cannot always be avoided. We're no different. Had we the choice, we would not be hunting these men.
You knew who I was all along, didn't you?
I did. I'd seen your name and face upon a bill. While the bounty was certainly impressive, 'twas the charge of heresy that caught my eye. They claim you murdered Cardinal Delacroix, but I somehow find that hard to believe.
Have you a mind to turn me in?
Why would I do that? Our orders are to capture deserters. They say nothing of heretics already hunted mercilessly by the Church. If I were one of those, I think I'd get moving before the lions at my heels thought to feast upon me as well.
Why do you still fight? I do not see why anyone should want to prolong this senseless war.
So long as your brothers point their swords at our throats, we must.
If the White Lion lowered his claws, would the Black follow suit?
No, I do not think it like he would.
Could you deliver a message to Count Orlando, if you should chance to meet him? There are men behind the curtain who goad the dukes for their own gain. We are all but puppets, dancing as they pull our strings. It is those men we ought to be fighting.
I can deliver the message, but why to the Count?
My father once told me Count Orlando was the only man he could truly call a friend.
Lord Barbeneth said that. Very well. I will tell the Count what you've told me.
Then you believe me?
Prior to joining House Jirai, I was the Count's adopted son, and still regard him as my father. I know for a fact that he returns your father's fondness. In honor of their friendship, I will trust you, Ramza. Now, I do not know the reason these men seek the Zodiac Stones. If it is for the benefit of the people, I see no reason to raise protest. But if they seek to use the legend for their own gain, I can assure you my father will not sit idly by. It was not for quiet complacence he was given the name of Thunder God. To worthy causes he would ever lend his strength.
You know of the High Confessor's plot?
Of it, yes. But we have no hard evidence. Our spies are working tirelessly, but I suspect you know more than they. As the heretic who slew Cardinal Delacroix, I dare say you've learned a few things.
If you did have evidence of the plot, would you then be willing to lay down your swords?
Does such evidence exist? Well, whether or not it would mean the end of this conflict, I cannot say. For the gears have long been set in motion. But if evidence did exist that could expose the plot, my father, for one, would surely sheath his blade.
Lord Oren, we must press onward.
Very well. Let us resume our march. Farewell, Ramza. See that you keep your head about your shoulders. Never think yourself without allies. You do have friends. Friends who would gladly lay down their lives fighting beside you. And I count myself among them. I may not be at your side, but we fight together to end this war. Remember that.
Thank you, Oren. No turning back.
Are you blind to the treason of your words, Rafa?
He uses us, Marak. We are instruments of murder to him, not more. To stay would be to live out our days as the Grand Duke's cat's paws. Come, let us run away together while we yet can.
Have you forgotten who it was who saved us when we had lost our parents to the war? Grand Duke Barrington opened his heart and home to the both of us. You would repay that kindness now with treachery? We owe him a debt of allegiance. We'd have died a beggar's death were it not for him.
Feed us he did, Marak. But we were supped on lies. I know the truth of it now. It was the Grand Duke himself who set fire to our village. He killed everyone we ever knew, his hand hidden by the smoke of war. And do you know why? It was for our gifts. You and I possess power, and power is all he craves. He burnt down our entire village that he might claim the sacred power of our mantras for his own. Opened his heart, you say? The man is not possessed of one. He murdered our parents. It is you who needs to open your eyes, Marak.
I'll not abide your ill-mannered tongue.
You know, don't you? You know of the thing he did to me. You are my brother. You know of this, and even yet you...
Speak not another word. Any more from you, and so help me, gods.
Marak,
Our quarry draws nigh.
I am well aware, and long since made ready.
Marak!
That's him.
Rafa!
Pray, lend me your aid!
You're the Grand Duke's man. Did you not say you'd await my coming at Ivalice?
I did but deliver the Grand Duke's message as asked. I do not need the Template swords to slay some petty knight apprentice.
You're finished!
Damn it! Do the gods favor a heretic over me?
Let me see.
So you are the heretic Ramza. Help me, I beg you.
I'm not certain what this is about, but questions can wait. Stay close. I will see you safe.
Thank you.
Where am I needed? Don't give up.
My turn. It's over!
The darkness.
Oblate to righteous path denied. Roam and revel as nether fire. Kiku Ichimoji!
Find me one maker.
Sealed.
I must concentrate.
You're finished! If only I was stronger!
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
We will not be safe here should more of them appear. Let us find a quiet place to hide.
Grand Duke Barrington has eyes for one thing. The throne of Ivalice. They call him king already. King of the Forge. He fashions ever more and stronger arms for his ever-growing army. Even as he fielded his forces during the 50 Years' War, he quietly began making preparations to take the throne for himself.
His actions are guided from the shadows, by men who would use his ambition to their own ends. His blood ties to the crown give him a strong claim, rendering him an ideal pawn. These schemers would incite the war between the Dukes Larg and Goltana, allowing the Grand Duke to swoop in and assume regency. With the groundwork thus laid, they would then eliminate the Duke's respective charges, King Orinus and Queen Avelia, leaving the new regent as the foremost candidate for the throne. This, I suspect, was the plan used to entice the Grand Duke.
And you fight the Church, even though it means you must be labeled a heretic. Why would you do such a thing? That is a silly question. I know the answer. But surely you must realize your efforts will earn you no thanks.
I do not fight for gratitude. I am a Beowulf. I fight for the honor of my name.
Truly? You strike me not as the sort of man to fight for things so trite. No. You see evil and injustice before your eyes and cannot turn away. You do not even think to seek reward. Would that more were like you.
You mistake me for a better man. But we have spoken enough of me. What will you do now? I must make for Riavanes. They still hold my sister. Now that you've escaped, I expect you wish to go somewhere far away.
I cannot leave. Not without my brother.
This quarrel between the two of you. Will you not tell me about it?
He refuses to accept the truth. We were orphaned in the war, you see. We lost our parents, our home, all but our lives. The memories haunt me even now. Climbing mounds of rubble in search of any scrap of food. The air ever thick with death's foul stench. That was the life from which the Grand Duke spared us. At the time, I thought it sure the gods had sent him.
You are not alone. He has erected a great many orphanages. A noble gesture of less than noble intent. He wanted assassins. The orphanages gave him a pool of willing young minds, allowing him to select the very best to mold and train. He must have seen some promise in you and your brother.
We Galtanas are the keepers of a sacred art, passed down through generations. My brother and I are conduits. I of the heavens and he of the nether. We channel their power through mantras. The Grand Duke desired that power for his own. When our elder refused him, he put our entire village to the torch. All is grist that comes to that man's mill. If there is a thing he cannot have, he thinks it better that it not exist at all. To imagine the joy he must have felt when he discovered the two of us among the other orphans. It turns my stomach.
So when you learned of all this, you tried to flee?
My brother and I loved the man, as though he were our father. But even that did not stop him from...
I would have thought you fled further.
Marak!
Heed my words, heretic. Spare no haste on your way to Ivalice. Tarry here, and you next meet your sister in the afterlife.
Harm a hair on her head, and I'll have you there for company.
Rafa, you will accompany Ramza. Run, and the death of his sister hangs on your shoulders.
You play a craven game, Marak. This has naught to do with them.
I play no game. I trust you know what awaits should you try my patience any longer.
Come, Ramza. Let us make for Ivalice.
Forgive me. I did not mean to draw you into this.
You didn't. This madness is none of your doing. Let us go.